Hello, this is just a short video. I wanted to share with you some information that I found while researching that I was absolutely shocked by, had no idea. So while looking at the New York abortion bill that just passed, I found an article that claims that 7 states already allow abortion up to birth, and it's not just New York. This article was published in January 30, 2019 on CPUS. New York isn't the only state that allows abortions up to birth. Before New York, lawmakers voted last Tuesday to remove gestational limits on abortion. 7 states and Washington, D.C. already had laws allowing third trimester abortions. So Washington, D.C. also allows third trimester abortions. Similarly, all states that have laws banning late-term abortion still allow exceptions under certain circumstances, as noted by the Guttmacher Institute, an organization that advocates for abortion rights worldwide. Such exemptions include babies with physical anomalies and the health of the mother, which can include mental health, according to a pro-life group, Operation Rescue. The 7, now 8 states that have no gestational limits on abortion are Alaska, Colorado, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, and Vermont, along with Washington, D.C. And now you can add a 9th, which is Virginia. Despite abortions up to the time of birth being legal in 7 states and the nation's capital, there are only 5 clinics nationwide that perform late-term abortions. 2 are in states that allow abortion up to birth, and 3 are in states that prohibit late-term abortion but allow exceptions: California, Maryland, and Ohio. Among the states that have no abortion limits so far, only Colorado and New Mexico have clinics that will perform abortions up to 32 weeks and later on a case-by-case basis. Those clinics are the Warren Hearns Boulder Abortion Clinic in Boulder, Colorado, and Curtis Boyd's Southwestern Women's Options in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which the Christian Post has reported on in the past. And at least 1 clinic in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, offers abortions up to 36 weeks. Other clinics in states with unrestricted abortion limits have set their own caps. A clinic in New Jersey performs abortions up to 25 weeks, Oregon 24 weeks, New Hampshire 17 weeks, Alaska and Vermont up to 16 weeks. In New York, which has 87 abortion clinics, according to Operation Rescue's 2018 clinic survey, 60 only perform abortions up to 14 weeks gestation. There were 17 clinics that limited abortions to 23 weeks or under. 10 clinics were willing to abort through 24 weeks or the end of the 6th month of pregnancy. 6th month of pregnancy. The abortion bill signed into law by New York's Democrat Governor Andrew Cuomo, last week not only allows abortion at any time to protect the patient's health, but it also says an abortion may be performed by a licensed, certified, or authorized practitioner within 24 weeks from the commencement of pregnancy. This allows healthcare practitioners who are not doctors to perform abortions. In response, Operation Rescue President Troy Newman likened the law to having a phlebotomist take out your gallbladder. There is no way a non-physician would be qualified to conduct a third trimester abortion, Newman said. Third trimester abortions require specific training, and even then they are far from safe. And if unqualified non-physicians try to do third trimester abortions, there's no doubt that even more women will die. I was just listening to a news story last night about the fact that more and more women are dying during childbirth. There are fewer than 10 abortionists in the United States who will perform late-term abortions, which take 3 to 4 days to complete due to liabilities and risks to mother's life, say Operation Rescue. Okay, this could go on. Apparently now the lawmakers in Rhode Island have introduced 2 bills in the state legislature to make abortion legal up to birth. So there's another state. This is something that drives me absolutely mad, because I knew as soon as New York introduced that new law that it would be like a domino effect and the other states would begin to do so. It's big money. What else can be said? It's big money. Now, I'd like to go back one more time and read this sentence. At least one clinic in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, offers abortions up to 36 weeks. Now, once again, let's have a look at what 36 weeks will look like. It's a fully formed baby. 36 weeks. Your baby will arrive at any time. I was hoping that there would be a photo here, but it says that by that time your baby is likely between 17 and a half to 19 inches long and weighs 5 3/4 to 6 3/4 pounds. So basically, by that time your baby is pretty much formed and is just waiting to be born and brought into this world. It just makes me sick to think about it. It just makes me sick. Now I understand what they're talking about as far as the woman's health, but again, as in my earlier video, the problem with it is that language is misinterpreted. There's been several cases where that language has been used to get by the law, and I just can't imagine the idea of carrying a baby to full term, about to give birth, and then that life, that baby that's about to be born and enter the journey of what we all call life, is yanked out and killed. I just can't understand it.